Blake Hedger coming up with the loose ball there.
It's getting real
Hard
sloppy
swipe
right now,
away by
Tony.
Travis Morris. Yeah, somebody just needs to slow this down. Blake Hedger, and that ain't going to work. And you wonder if it's going to continue to stay sloppy with the point, with the lead being the way it is. Sherman ain't used to playing with the lead, and Clay County's probably going to get a little more desperate with their shots as everything goes on. Now Gillespie's going to go, had it swiped away. Nice play defensively by Timmy Barker. And now Josh Woodard's going to fire a three, no good. And number 42, Timmy Barker, sticking with it. I tell you what, John, I'm impressed with how Sherman is crashing these boards. They did not give up on a possession until the ball is going back up the court the other way.
No, they don't. They've been relentless on it here tonight.
And Timmy Barker tried to do a fancy round of back dribble, and his reward is a traveling violation. And maybe a spot to the bench. As Justin Woodrum's going to check back in for Sherman. And just a little throws out there for Justin Woodrum. He seems to be favoring that left leg or right, one of them legs there a little bit. He seems to be a little gimpy. I don't know if he's just stiff from sitting on the bench, but it looked like he's grimaced a few times down there. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, we'll check out on that. Yeah, see what's the matter with him. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Oh, absolutely not. He's their leading scorer. He's made a case for WVSN Player of the Game.
Yeah, he's been on fire tonight. I'd say he's creeping up around that 20 mark, isn't he, Tony?
65-46. He is close. He has 19. Right on the money. Hey, good job, man. Yeah. Be honest with him. Did you count it before you?
No, I was just thinking previous winners. They've had. I think Deontay was the lowest at 16 points.
Right. That was a game that was sloppy by many people's standards. What they were expecting out of the defending 3A state champs. That was their opener against a very, very athletic Brook Point team.
Yeah.
Logan
that's still probably the most athletic team I've saw this year, Tony, in person.
Yeah. Exactly.
From bottom to top. I mean,
Ethan Price gets the inbound pass. Now he gives it back to Garrett Ellison. And Ellison is going to get fouled on the play. They're going to give it to 24, B.D. Banks. That'll be his fifth. Well, maybe. I guess his fourth. Normally I'm short on fouls. Well, BD, you're lucky I'm not keeping the books, man, or you'd be riding the pond.
You'd be out this game.
You're out. And the free throws are no good by Ellison. And they have the trailer. Oh, my goodness gracious.
I thought that one was coming with us, Tony.
Well, we knew I see now we know why Coach Duncan hasn't lifting weights. He used to do that one a mile. I feel like Uncle Rico and Napoleon Diamond. How much you want to bet he could throw the ball over the mountains? Off topic, maybe?
I've not seen that movie yet. I'm going to have to watch it. I hear too many people talking about it.
Man. Have a WVSN movie night. Well, we have a ball swiped out of bounds by Clay County. And he'll stay here. Timmy Barker going to take it out for Sherman. And nice inbound pass to number 30, Josh Woodard, as he gets another one. 61-46. 67-46. 21-point lead for the Tide. Now Clay County misses. And Justin Woodrum ends up with the loose ball. He's going to go down.
Got a block.
Yeah. This is where we talk about maybe the refs wanting to keep it maybe a little keep it safe.
Yeah.
It's a 21-point game. There's two teams that a lot of people don't want to talk about this matchup around the state, but you hope the officials don't take that into consideration down the stretch here.
Right.
And keep the game fair and safe with the fouls. Now Travis Price going to get the ball up the floor to Ethan Price. Ethan Price gets back out to Travis Morris.
Good look inside.
Down low look to 14, Josh Samples, and he gets on the board.
You know, Tony, when you're down like this is what you got to do. You got to win. You got to start to try to win the little battles, you know, because that's how you climb the big mountain is the little steps. So if you're a coach, you're still coaching your boys up the best you can, looking for little moral victories. But when you break the tape down, it's ugly either way, Tony.
And it's a 19-point lead here for Sherman. People are slowly starting to trickle out of the stands here. 3:45 and counting here in the fourth quarter. As a nice take by Garrett Ellison, coast to coast, down the lane, as he has 10 now on the night. And Justin Woodrum, Carlos Masingo, he's going to go to the lane.
Yeah, look good right there. Look like he got hit on the end, still able to finish.
And Masingo is 2 points away from getting to the 10-point mark himself. And Garrett Ellison about created a steal himself, and then he just gave it over to Masingo. Nobody for Clay County is near the rim underneath. As Justin Woodrum is going to go to the floor, coast to coast, and Clay County is starting to give up, John. You hate to say it, but
nice pass.
Well, maybe not. I hope I'm wrong. This seems that,
You can see them start to hang their heads.
You can see that Justin Woodrum, that last take he had before this one was just Masingo with the SWAT.
He runs the floor for a big guy.
Yeah, that's the next thing coming out of my mouth was, I'll tell you what, I'm impressed that the big man ran down the point guard on the fast break. And Justin Woodrum sits on the other bench. He's disappointed. He can't believe he just got stolen away from him twice.
Yeah, missed 2 shots, too.
Garrett Ellison was in his ear there on them 2 possessions. Travis Price and the Singer's going to get the foul. Be his third. Go to the line to shoot 2 will be Ellison.
Man, Singo seems to be a crowd favorite, too, Tony. He got people oohing and awing on everything he does. I
bet it's because his name's Carlos.
I believe.
I mean, if I was a student, if I had to cheer for one guy, that's who it would be.
Absolutely.
Aaron Barker coming in for Tim Barker, and also checking out is number 30, Josh Woodard, and checking back in is Shelby Gray. And the second free throw is good by Ellison. And Barker's going to go up with it. He'll come in right off the bench and put another bucket on the list.
You got to think when. I mean, I know that Coach Duncan's not very deep, but he's got to be thinking, get some of his other boys here some time.
Right. He's only got about 2 that haven't seen any action. He's only got 10 players on the staff. He's had a 7-man rotation, but yeah, here in the last about 2:15 here, you know, you would like to see them other guys get a couple minutes of valuable, much-needed action. You never know when you're going to have 3 guys fall out. Look at Coach Plumley up in Lincoln County. He's had his team sick all year. You just never know when you have your guys that are going to be needing, when you guys that you don't normally need to depend on so much, you're going to need.
Yeah, they're going to, you're exactly right. Coach Plumley's a classic case, man. That flu bugs went down through where Mana. I mean, it's just
Mana. Yeah, they lost. If you haven't heard, Cody Blankenship. They beat Ripley, Chase Fisher last week. Without Cody Blankenship, he's probably going to be out for the whole season with Mana. It's a very serious illness.
I'm pretty excited. We get to go back down there Wednesday, Tony, and we'll get to find out, how those kids are, and hope they're recovering.
Now Ethan Price bringing the ball back up the floor. He'll fire up a 3, and he can't break the lid off that rim to save his life. Ethan Price 0 of 6 from the line, from the 3-point line. The putback was up and good by number 5, Alex Burkhammer. Tyler Gold checking in for Clay County. Alex Burkhammer going to pick up the foul. And that'll send B.D. Banks at the line to shoot 2. And and it is no good. Justin Woodrum going to come back in for Aaron Barker. Minute 30 remaining, and that shot is up and good. (72-58).
Oh man, he carried that, but they're gonna let that go here in the final minute.
14-point lead here for Sherman. Minute 28 remaining. And Masengo's going to come out, and Aaron Barker's going to check in. Now Blake Hedger brings the ball, gives it to B.D. Banks. Now back to Hedger. Now we're to Justin Woodrum. They're going to back it out, and I believe they're just going to let the clock run down here. Maybe not. They just wanted to set up the play. Aaron Barker, baseline jumper, no good. Ethan Price, another rebound from the little man. He's had a couple of them. Tough night for Ethan Price. I really feel he's better than that 0 for 6 performance he's given from deep.
Yeah.
I know he's a young man.
His shot looks too good, Tony, to miss that many.
Yeah, it's a very – I mean, and they're all there. It's not like he's missing left or right. They've all been back rim or in and out, front rim. And now checking in for Sherman is number 5, Josh Hively. And the shot up and no good by number 14, Josh Samples. So he'll toe up the line here for a second one. 58 seconds remaining on the clock exactly. As it stopped here for the second free throw attempt by Samples. It is up. No front rim, no good. Aaron Barker with another rebound. Aaron Barker, if I'm not mistaken, said he'd like to walk on at Ohio Valley University next year. The way he scraps, that's a good way to earn yourself a spot on the squad.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure his academics are good. You know, wanting to be a walk-on, he don't have a – sound like he's got a level head on his shoulders, Tony.
Right, yeah, humble.
Right.
And as
last 30 seconds are going down here.
Yep, and it looks like there's going to let this one run out, but that'll be it here. 72-58 is your final. It's going to be your final. It's not nothing final till that buzzer tells us otherwise. And now we're going to call it 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, and 5. Justin Woodrum out there doing the Harlem Globetrotters. I'm just kidding. The 2-1, and that'll do it here. And the Sherman Tide get their first victory of the season. And we can literally hear the sigh of relief come out of Coach Duncan's mouth after coming off a 112-49 slacking the Chapmanville. And what a nice way to bounce back and get the victory. And now they can take on Sissonville tomorrow night, and they'll be covered here on WVSN over here in Seth. As they can try to host their own tournament, come out of here a 2-0 record.
Yeah, it'd be good. You know, pick up your first 2 at home. You know, have your own little tournament, little round robin action here, and get your first 2 victories of the season. Get your players on the right track. You know, they've taken few beatings actually. You know, really, just to be honest, and this is a good win for them. They didn't play good at times tonight, Tony, but they played good enough overall to win the ball game. Congratulations, Coach Duncan and the Sherman Tide, for your first victory of the year versus the Clay County Panthers.
And again, it's nice to see them return the favor of not do what was done to them.
Absolutely,
they got slacked 112-49, and but you know they didn't return. They could have easily beat Clay County by 30, 40 points.
Oh yeah,
but you know they didn't, and they kept it here. You know, kept it respectable, and everything worked out for them.
Yeah, sportsmanship. That was good of them, Tony. They didn't. You know, they could have said, "Well, we've been there. You know, we're gonna run the score up on you like people have us." A lot of class come out of Coach Duncan and his assistant coaches. And congratulations! I'm really glad we get to be here for all these first wins for these teams. Like it's really good.
And the WVSN legend continues.
Yes,
the home team wins.
Absolutely.
Well, again, 72-58 is your final. We'll take a quick break, and we're going to come right back with our player of the game to this game here tonight off the 14-point victory from Sherman Tide. Again, Tony Lane, John Foster will be right back here on WVSportsNet.com.
Your sports voice of the Valley.